So just a quick video today, mostly for the newcomers to the series and really anyone who's actively playing, as 4 brand new items, 3 of which were never released before, are now available to purchase despite being added back in July. Now of course these new items have been time locked since then, but thanks to the 1.11 update and the fact we've now reached September 12th, they are now available. From today, September 12th and through to September 21st, players can celebrate Moon-Viewing Day and Chuseok by purchasing some exclusive items. These seasonal celebrations are very similar, but we'll go over these details shortly, as well as a little history about the events. Anyway, to celebrate Moon-Viewing Day, players can purchase the Moon Rug, which is actually an item returning from last year, so most veteran players will probably already have that, the Dango and the Moon Cakes, which are both new items for Moon-Viewing Day 2021. Honestly, I have no idea why I'm struggling so much to say Moon-Viewing Day. To celebrate Chuseok, players can also purchase the Songpyeong food item, which again is a new item for Chuseok 2021. Now as always with seasonal celebrations like this, if you make your way over to the resident services or access the Nook shopping app using the Nook phone, you can scroll over to the seasonal items tab to grab the items. With the exception of the Moon Rug for 2,000 bells, all of the new items can be bought for 1,100 bells, which is pretty awesome. Now for those interested, Moon-Viewing Day is essentially the real-world event in which people celebrate the autumn moon, sometimes referred to as the harvest moon or the full moon, that happens around the September equinox, and basically admire its beauty. It's an event that has been celebrated in pretty much every Animal Crossing game as far back as the original, that sees the likes of Tortimer or Isabelle hosting the small celebration and handing over an exclusive item. For example, Tortimer would reward players with the veggie basket in Let's Go to the City. However, the most notable moon viewing event was the Harvest Moon Festival in New Leaf that saw Isabelle hosting the celebration at the plaza. During the event, Isabelle would stand next to the themed cutout standee and hand out exclusive regional items that differed depending on what region you were in. Back then, many of these items were actually region locked and could only be obtained through trading with friends in other countries. For example, players in Europe received the veggie basket, whereas players in North American regions received the wheat bundle. Naturally, the town was excited about the event, and both Isabelle and the villagers would discuss the autumn moon throughout the day, which was pretty cool. Moving on, Chuseok, although celebrated at a similar time, is traditionally celebrated in parts of Korea and sees families come together to pay respect to their ancestors whilst eating some delicious filled rice cakes. I believe Chuseok is a harvest festival too, which is why it's also celebrated around the autumn equinox. Now despite Chuseok having only been added to New Horizons in 2021, like the Harvest Moon Festival, it did actually feature in New Leaf. However, it only occurred in Korean versions of the game, as the entire day was region locked. During the event, Isabelle would host the event at the plaza and hand out the Songpyeong, which is the same item that's now available in New Horizons. Again, for those outside of Korea, you had to trade with friends from that region or visit a Korean town if you wanted the item. Now despite it only being a few items available now, I think it's still really awesome to acknowledge these real world events and of course being able to obtain these bonus items to celebrate them. But what do you think about these new items? Are you happy to see more food items available, or would you rather furniture? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Of course, thank you so much to all of the Patreon and channel members for supporting this content, and until next time, have an amazing day, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.